test. Here the consumption test starts. Hyundai Ioniq 5N, so this is the sport version with big wheels and tires and lots of power, but I'm using the eco mode to get low consumption, and it's easier to drive efficiently in eco mode. I'm sorry for the camera, I'm not able to turn it sideways. I know it's possible, but it's not easy. It's not easy. Somebody wanted to be nice, but the drivers are not nice. But soon we'll get our turn. This is not even so bad. Conjunction here. Yeah, it came nicely down. Shows 50 speed limit here. I try to remember how I drove previously here to drive it the same way as previously. You never know which people are turning and which not. Here's 2 lanes, so we can use this. On internet database on noise test, this should be quieter. About 10th or 12th quietest cars some people have tested in USA, but I don't know have they actually tested in on the same route, so that's one big question mark at the moment. But I will test on the same route. Condition might be always a little bit different. Wheels and tires are not the same. Some kind of warnings, it says there's no car there, it's close, but not actually there. These beeping systems when you change lanes are good, I like them. I haven't looked before. If I'm in eco mode, does it go in neutral or does it regenerate fully? That I haven't looked, so. But I think if I just press the brake pedal a little bit when needed, it should be okay. And avoid hard brakings. So here we drive first 30. 40. Then we go to 50. Left. The first consumption reading one was when I turn here left. It should be visible on the screen also. 15.8 kilowatt hour. Here speed limit 30. Let's see if I get the. There it didn't work. I was not able to get another speed while the cruise control was already locked in for 40 or 50. I wanted to drive higher speed with the cruise control. When I pressed again, it didn't work. Maybe I should have pressed up and down button, but that's I think it's not logical. If I want to go higher, I press it again and lock that speed what I'm going. Here we can drive a little bit faster, but there on the bumps the noise measurements are at 30. I have now decided I don't even try to get different speeds for different pumps. I drive 30 on all of them because sometimes there's cars there and you cannot drive this different speed on each pump. First coming. No extra sounds coming, it was quite nice feeling. And now some automatic braking, don't know why, there was nothing there. So all of these electric cars, or any cars which have these automatic safety features, you need to be very careful that it doesn't brake hard when you don't want. If there's a lot of cars behind you, especially on the highway, and it makes a hard braking, it will increase your consumption and safety risks. Here 15.2. This was the first time I was able to go through without stopping here, so it's a little bit better for this car. But let's try to stop on the next traffic light. Here we stop. I will make little harsh stop here. So. And here we wait then. So in average I would guess it's close to the same. It's never the same because there's other cars and other drivers here, but on average it's pretty close. And especially I think I will control somehow the consumption based on the drive time. If the drive time is 10 minutes longer, you know that you have stopped more times, and that impacts the consumption, because every time you accelerate and brake, efficiency while accelerating is pretty good. In my calculation I estimate it's 85% efficiency from battery to the road, and while you regenerate braking, it's about 80% of the energy you can get back. And now car thinks it's 100 speed limit. It's surely not. It's 70 here, so we put 70 here. And now there's no regen at the moment in the car, so I hope that won't be a problem, but maybe it's for this car. So it would be easy if the language would be English and I would know them better what to do, how to change the regenerative setting, but now I have no idea. It's in German. I'm lucky I was able to just zero the consumption meter, and that's it. So 70, and now cruise control not working. 70. And I think the noise measurements were those signs. I will yell yep again when it starts. Yep. 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 So I yelled hip on all of those pedestrian triangle signs. Now soon comes the turn for the highway, and there the Model Y, new Model Y consumption was 16.3. I didn't get the old Model Y reading. It was a little bit better because it consumed less energy, but here so far 16.6, and the conditions are better because it's warmer. Now the temperature is 16 Celsius. Car starts to slow down because there's cars going ahead which are driving slower, and speed limit also changes to 50. That Dash also noticed that but it wasn't very fast to respond. I was like 1 or 2 seconds after the speed sign. It showed that okay, now you should drive slower. Okay, let's take the cruise control off so it doesn't beep here. So when I go to Autobahn, first I will drive 120 on the left lane, little bit, then I go to the right lane and drive 100 to the rest of the distance. Or try to drive, you never know what the traffic is there. It is regenerative braking a little bit, but like here you would need much more, so I don't know. I will not change the drive modes because it was not so easy to change them. So I will stay in Eco and use just the brake pedal. I'm sure you can maybe adjust, or I hope you can adjust it. Here you have these plus and minus buttons. I will not touch those also. Maybe you can adjust that. Yeah, there you can actually, yeah. So if you press this, I'm still in Eco mode. And I can adjust the how hard it will regenerate. So here 15.4 when we turn to the highway. I will not accelerate super fast. I want to stay in economic. And seems today it's not a good day for highway speed testing. Now it's not even, I think now full regen now, and now it's nice already. So you can adjust it easily from this flap, which is nice, but basically this test is ruined for the highway consumption, and I need to try to calculate what's the impact if we don't drive here fast. Do they need to just repair the tarmac here? We have plenty of good tarmac here. So this lane is ending and we need to change the lane to the right. Let's try to do it here. They are probably only fixing these signs on top of the road, so maybe next time they are not here. Just bad luck. Okay, I can test drive. So these cars go away. So I can drive 120 soon, but this car should go away or drive fast. But now the tarmac is not the same. There was 120 sample, now I will try to rest to 100. And now since I'm able to choose how fast the regeneration is working, I put it less on the autobahn. Here I can predict better, so I don't need so much regenerate brake. So it's nicer and more efficient to drive. So these flaps are very good. Reading. Let's see what it is in this car. 15.9 kilowatt hours when I exit on the highway. And now we are coming to braking. It's green light. Let's see. I think we will not make it, but let's see. I don't know how long these are. Okay, I am able to make it. It's harder again here, and then a little bit less when we are out. Ah, well, there is a lane. Okay, one ambulance. Okay, you can see the regen reading even there in the dash. Now it's level 1, and you can put it to level 0, so it should then coast in neutral. You don't have to guess. That's great. This is how systems should work. In theory. Like now, I'm not pressing nothing, it's just gliding. And it's gliding very, very nicely. I think it's still using energy because it's gliding so much, but I'm not sure. It shows that no power is used, but I don't trust it so much. There's no instant consumption except that power sign there, but maybe it costs so much. It's difficult always to evaluate. Yeah, in Lupo 3L, you glide in neutral when you press the gas. If you gently touch the brake pedal, like so, it starts to regen on the set. There you cannot adjust the regen or engine braking, but that would be, I think, better than try to get it from regen 0 to regen 4 or 5, what's the max. And now it's called I pedal when you're maximum regen. So we are coming to the cobblestone section. Let's see how today is. Here the test speed was 30. In the older Model Y I was able to test it. Let's see how we are today. Seems not so many cars there at the moment. We will leave a gap there. So when it's on iPedal, it's pretty much same as in Tesla. If you like to drive like this, it's okay. I like to change the settings depending on the situation. And now we leave a little gap there and we drive 30 there. That went nicely. Very quiet car in the cobblestone. Let's see, do we fit here? Need to drive carefully, big wheels. Yeah. "21 minutes, so I think we are about the same time as in the old Tesla Model Y. This leg should be around 30 minutes, depending on the traffic. So far we have been pretty lucky with the traffic lights. Here was one consumption reading, 14.8, one biker coming. And in the city you can hear these electric motors. Fake noises which you need to make in electric cars, so because they are so quiet. Looks like this will get the second place in the consumption test. It might drop a little bit still the consumption, but we'll see. Will it get under? The old Model Y got 13.6 in the end, so it should get, now it's 14.6 and I have 2 kilometers or so left. I don't think it will drop that much in the last part, because at this pace is usually always more cars, even like you can see now. But I like the seat a lot. I'm 193 centimeter. These are, I think, the sport seat, because this is the N version. It's very nice. There is plenty of room. Here I have to lean my leg here on the side, but it's not sharp, the edge, so I can lean it nicely and it's not banging there. At least now. This stalk here is a little bit on the way and might be problematic for some drivers where it is, but at least at the moment it's not bothering me at all. here on the left lane, save a little bit of time. You always need to use the lane which has least cars, then you're the fastest. Now we saved like one traffic light. So try to read the traffic while you're driving. You don't need to drive fast to get forward in the city faster necessary. You just need to read the traffic, where traffic stops, where's less cars. One traffic light is like 1 minute saved time, and many traffic lights it's easily then 5 to 10 minutes time saved. Now we are driving the city stop and go traffic. So here I like also the one pedal driving. Don't have to press the brake pedal, you just gently move up and down the one pedal you use, and that's nice. But when you're driving a little bit faster and you can see further when you need to stop or not stop, then the coasting neutral is more efficient and it's nicer also to drive that way. So here you can choose the drive modes. Don't know. Do I try to change it here? Now, when I first tried it, it always went to fail, but you need to press it many times fast, so then it's choosing. And you can select your own settings if you want to have custom stuff. Like now it went to echo and the regen went away, so let's not play. It's not making any more efficiency for this ride. But when you're going very slow and you don't have air conditioning on, the consumption should not rise that much. But this start and stop is not helping for the consumption. Even the air resistance is like 0 in speeds like this. It takes a little bit of effort to always start from 0 to make the electric motors rotate. But let's see, it was 14.6 there when we started in this stau, or what do you call it. And let's see what it is when we get to the turning points. It's still many traffic lights ahead. Here is also some road construction, that's the problem. Let's hope they are not here very long, because soon the Tesla Model Y has summer tires on, and I want to test them and measure the noise with the summer tires. You can hear the bus quite well in the Tesla. They were. Let's not. And this car has only one layer glasses. That Tesla had double panel glasses, so it was much quieter on the outside noise. But this car, when there is no other cars around, it is also very quiet. Hard to say without looking the measurements which one is quieter, but it is very quiet car. But here you can see the noise difference when the bus is on the right next to you, and you can hear the engine roaring there. Soon I think we need to change the lane. bus driver looked like he won't give away. In Germany, you should always try to drive end of the road and then zip line. One car goes from the other lane, join the one lane you are going forward next, but sometimes it works like that, sometimes not. Mostly people give you room, because you never know when you're in the other side of the lane and in the other situation, but now we try to get through the traffic light. When you have power, you can accelerate to posted speed limit faster and then get we had blinkers. And I was in eco mode and it went quite fast. Somehow the steering is trying to keep me with the lane assistance where I don't want it to be all the time, so it's trying to pull some way to the other direction where I actually don't want it to go. So here we had one consumption reading, here 14.7 kilowatt hours, and sadly this truck is still here. Or is it? No, it's not. It's just so many cars. No, it is there. It's a little bit further. So it's not blocking so much the road. Because if it's too close here on the car dealer, or is it at the same place? I don't know. Okay, no one coming. We were lucky. Speed limit here says 30. Is it really 30 or? You never know when to trust these speed limit readers, and to actually see the speed signs, it's not so easy. I think it will go higher there. Like you come from the road to the main road, and nobody tells you what the speed limit is. Then I say it's 50. Because I think that's the main speed limit on the city here. If you don't have no speed limits, I would say it's 50. So again, not showing correctly. But time-wise, we are pretty much on par. It's like 34 minutes only, and the consumption will drop maybe a little bit. Let's see when we brake here. Do we get past? No, I will not drive in front of those. Okay, 14.5 kilowatt hours. And let's stop somewhere here, and I will show you once the wheels. Let's take my mic, press the park, take the camera out. Put the protective film, I think it's now parked, yeah. So Ioniq 5, N-Line, Michelin Pilot Sport EV, size is 255, 45, 20 inch, and these were aluminum wheels, no wheel covers. Thanks for watching.